On today's show, we're going to take a look at MSI's latest addition to their line of gaming laptops. It's time for Unboxed Daily. Welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm your host, Jason. And today we're going to take a look at MSI's new laptop, the GS65. Now, it's not exactly a sexy name, but this laptop packs a powerful punch if you are looking for a phenomenal gaming laptop that also handles any number of other activities with equal ease. If you like what you see and you want to check out more, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you really love us, hit that bell as well. I want to start by taking a look at the ways in which you can personalize this laptop. After all, it's one thing to get a laptop from somebody and just know that it works out of the box. It's another to spend some time and energy really making it your own. Let's take a look then at the different ways that you can set things like RGB lighting, screen modes, even the fan speed with the folks from KitGuru Tech.
I don't know if you're familiar with Dragon Center software, but what that does is it allows you to change your screen colors to, for example, gaming or RGB or anti-blue light mode for nighttime. It can also change your fan speed, your power mode, and you can also overclock on some models. The new feature we've added in, what that does is four things. So first of all, it will set your screen color to gaming mode. It will free up any RAM that it can do. It will activate Nahimic, which is our audio software for gaming. And it will also set the keyboard to the game mode for the game that you're playing. Personally,
I want to set mine up with nothing but gold-colored lights.
I love gold!
Let's talk tech for a minute. Inside this laptop, you're going to find an 8th Gen 6-core i7 processor, which, when combined with either the 1060 or 1070 GPU, depending on which one you want to pay for, you get a pretty decent little beast of a machine that can handle all sorts of gaming depending on your needs. Unfortunately though, going from the previous generation to this current laptop, one of the things that we lost was 4K in the panel. That's okay though, because our refresh rate went from 120 Hz to 144. So even though you're stuck at 1080p, you're still going to get an overall smoother gaming experience that personally, I think is worth the sacrifice. Let's take it over to Dave 2D, who actually, I think for once, might agree with me.
But the truth is, I actually like that it doesn't have it. Here's why. Number one, it keeps the price down. If they had a display that was licensed for G-Sync, this would be like an extra 100 or 200 bucks. The other thing is battery life. By not having G-Sync, you get to use NVIDIA Optimus, so you can use the onboard graphics to keep your battery consumption down when you're just not playing games and stuff. But the main reason for me is that G-Sync is only really useful at like 60 frames per second or slower. The moment you bust like 60, 70, 80 frames per second, it just doesn't, it's not as useful. I'm not saying it's not useful, it's just not as useful as it would be when you're at lower frame rates.
So you're trading a little bit of quality in the panel for better battery life and overall gaming time? Seems like a good trade to me. To be fair, you're also getting something that you don't find in other form factors, namely a 15.6-inch screen comparative to a 14-inch laptop body. I mean, you're actually getting essentially a larger amount of screen for the laptop you're using. I mean, if that's not a worthwhile trade-off, then I don't know what is. Hey, you don't believe me? Let's take it over to the guys at newgadgets.de to show exactly what I'm talking about.
The gaming notebook has a 15.6-inch display, but is using a 14-inch case. So you get thin bezels around the display, and you get a lot of power and a compact notebook. The display is anti-glare and gives you 144 Hz with 7 milliseconds of reaction time. And as you can see here, with just 17.7 millimeters, it's very thin, and with just 1.8 kilograms, it's super light for a gaming notebook.
So that's it, right? I mean, that's all we need to know, right? We should go and just put down our money and buy this laptop and just go to town, right? We should just start playing PUBG immediately, right? Oh, there's a reason to wait? There's a reason to wait. Linus from Linus Tech Tips has a very good reason why we should wait before we buy this laptop.
With competing Coffee Lake H-series machines, like the Dell XPS 9570 and Gigabyte Aero 15X due for launch any moment now, you might want to hold off at least a couple weeks to see if those ones are a little bit less fingerprint prone and flexible. Like, I do get that MSI needed to keep the weight down, but a little more reinforcement, like maybe behind the power button here, probably wouldn't have been a backbreaker.
So, in agreement with Linus, I say take a moment, see what else hits the market, then make a fully informed decision. And that's it for this look at the MSI GS65. What do you think? Worth your time, or are you gonna wait for something else?
What did I tell you?
I say take a moment, see what else hits the market, then make a fully informed decision. Well, either way, if you like what you saw and you want to check out more, head on over to Unboxed.tv for other great shows. or look us up on the iOS store. In the meantime, I'll see you back here soon for more great videos from your favorite product reviewers and unboxers. I'm your host, Jason. Have a great day.